based on a 1986 novel, The Stars at Noon, by Denis Johnson. This movie tells a story about an American woman, supposedly a journalist, living in Managua, Nicaragua. She originally traveled to Nicaragua as an observer for an anti-war group. She hustles as a prostitute at the Inter-Continental Hotel in Managua, hoping to leave Nicaragua one day. At the hotel, she eventually meets an unnamed English oil businessman whom she falls in love with. When the Englishman has falling out with Costa Ricans, the two flee together toward border. An American who is most likely a CIA agent tracks them and pressures her to sell out the Englishman. First of all, this romantic thriller has one huge problem. There's no chemistry between the two leads. They do have some decent initial moments, but in the long run, both actors struggle to keep up the pretense. It gets off to a promising start, but their relationship soon fizzles out. Despite the story saying that the two characters immediately hit it off and fall madly in love, it's impossible to see that on the screen due to the severe lack of chemistry between the two stars. The movie takes so much effort to keep the pair connected, but it's hardly worth it at all. As a romance, this movie is really bad, as it's difficult to buy their intense connection. The looks between the couple are hollow and unconvincing. The main actress is actually decent, but the same cannot be said for her co-star, as he's really bland and professes his love with zero energy. Having said that, to be fair to them, they are lumbered with a silly script and bad dialogue, making their characters shallow and empty. This is a movie almost perversely lacking in dramatic texture or momentum, considering that it's set in Nicaragua with problematic government, showing armed military guards and protests on the streets. It's really strange that the movie feels really inert. Somehow, the stakes just don't feel real or urgent. The movie not only has the array of shadowy characters, but also the uncertainty of alliances and the examination of romantic entanglements that sprout from such intense circumstances. There's not enough character development or engagement with the issues, both personal and geopolitical, to satisfy a viewer with a genuine interest in what's going on in this very specific time and place. There's clearly something fishy going on, and a scene where they are followed by a Costa Rican cop is mightily intriguing. Unfortunately, it rarely goes anywhere interesting. As a political thriller, this movie moves so slowly that it's stagnant. The action stalls almost immediately, trailing off like the couple's dim relationship. The end result is a slow burn romantic thriller that's so slow it doesn't really seem to go anywhere. Overall, this movie is a waste of time. We do not recommend this movie at all.